Good to have you. How are you doing? My name is Marcel. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. Woohoo! Hi guys! I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. And this is day 340. And we are 40, not 14. We're doing yoga here every day, so feel free to join in. Today's topic is dreams. We're connecting with dreams today, and of course, we're doing some meditation first and then some yoga. So feel free to join in if you like to join in. Come to a great sit, either down on the floor or up in a chair. And from there, we're going to start slowly. Let's make this timer go away here. And you will see on the left side of your screen the instructions for the meditation in case you come in late another time. You can just read through there and then you're all informed of what's going on. Yeah. And kind of like we're going for 30 minutes of meditation right now. So 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of shavasana. And first of all, find a great sit. If you're sitting down on the floor, make sure you sit up on a pillow or up on some books. If you're sitting up in a chair, just sit up and get long from your hips to your head. Feel the length. And we're starting. We would start if I would wear my clock. But start to breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Coming into your body. Release your breath again. Whoop! I'm saying too much things today. Today is such a day. Let's see how it goes. So, coming back to your natural breath. Coming back to your natural breath. Sitting up tall. Great. You can close your eyes. From there, focusing on your breath. Focus on your inhale. Focus on your exhale. And every time you lose that connection, slowly move back to your breath. Focus again and observe your breath again. Every time you come to your thoughts, observe your thoughts. Let them go. Softly, not pushing them away, but observe your thoughts and let them go and coming back to your breath. That's all what we do. And enjoy for these 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of shavasana. Enjoy sitting up tall, and every time you like to change your sitting position, please feel free to do that. Good. See you guys in 30 minutes. See you guys in 30 minutes.
Welcome to your doom.
Slowly come back and lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor. Extend your legs, bring your arms by your sides. Feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides. Bring the chin a little bit to your chest. And just be releasing your breath. Not focusing on your breath anymore, but just be. Just be. Great job, everybody. Just be. We'll get you back out of it again in about 5 minutes. Just be. Slowly start to move your feet, start to move your toes, your fingers. Open your eyes. If you like, you can yawn. How does your body feel today? Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Coming back into your body. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for the follow, Polfish. Appreciate that. Doshi Washi. Welcome in, Garden Plaza. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing today? Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. And sorry, I'm late. Don't worry about it, Garden Plaza. You're good. You're good. If you come in a little bit late for that meditation, don't worry about it. If you want to be on time, of course, you kind of only be sorry for yourself in one way, you know. But I appreciate that you like to be on time. I appreciate that. Dushiwashi says, he is not moving. Should we call someone? No, I'm good. You don't need to call someone. I'm good. So, dear friends, welcome in. Welcome in. My name is Marcel. If you're new here, my name is Marcel. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. And we're doing right now a yoga lessons that is quite individual. So if you have some requests, please feel free to ask. If you have any questions, also feel free to ask. Next to that, today's topic is dreams. So we're connecting with our dreams. We're connecting with our dreams, whatever kind of dreams you have. Great. What does come up when you're doing that? And just come again into a great sit that feels comfortable to you. And every time you like to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do that. And other than that, we're going to chant a mantra today again. For this whole December, we're going to use this mantra next to me, right, on the left side on the screen. And that's the Triambakam Yajamahe mantra. That's how I call it at the moment. And it is there. So the meaning behind the mantra is, so the mantra have usually a meaning, and then they also have like the pronunciation, right? The voice that we send throughout our body, right? And this really gets us into our body and also lets us connect with our voice again. Especially if you're not a singer, you really feel some change as soon as you start to do this 3, 4 times, 5 times. Singing the mantra, you will feel a change in your voice, and you will feel like, oh wow, okay, I've got that voice. My voice sounds a little bit different right now after this chanting that we're doing, right? And the meaning of the mantra that we're using is letting go. So we want to be able to let go of things, or maybe also thoughts that are not serving us anymore, so that we can tackle our dreams, right? So letting go of things that are not serving us anymore, so that we can tackle new things maybe, or things that we are not new, but that we want to do, right? Good. With this mantra, we also connect to death, and it's the ultimate healing mantra. And we call and repeat, the whole mantra goes like this. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvaru Kamiva Bandhanan Mrechyor Mukshi Amamretat. If you like to join in, we're going to call and repeat. First, we are only going without the rhythm. So let's go. call and repeat after me. Om, Om, Tiryambakam, Tiryambakam, Yachamahe, Yachamahe, Sugandhem, Sugandhem, Pushti, Pushti, Vardhanam, Vardhanam, Urvaru, Urvaru, Kamiva, Kamiva, Bandhanan, Bandhanan, Mrityur, Mrityur, Mukshi, Mukshi, Amamritata, Amamritata, Om, Om, Tiryambakam, Tiryambakam, Yachamae, Yachamae, Sugandhem, Sugandhem, Pushti, Pushti, Vardhanam, Vardhanam, Urvaru, Urvaru, Kamiva, Kamiva, Bandhanan, Bandhanan, Mrityur, Mrityur, Mukshi, Mukshi, Amamritata, Amamritata. I just realized I do already incorporate some rhythm into it. So let's go. Let's take a little bit more into it. Let's go. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Great job all together. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityur Mukshi Amamritata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamae. Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat. Last time. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandham Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamretat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head in front of your heart, breathing in deep through your nose. Release your arms by your sides, palms are pointing forward. Bring your arms up by your sides. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Breathing in deep. Breathing out, release your arms down by your sides. How are you doing today? Coming back into your body right now. How are you doing today, Garden Plaza? How are you doing, everybody? It's joining in to this yoga lesson. Also, if you have any requests, please feel free to ask. Breathing in deep through your nose, get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Breathing out, release your arms down by your sides. Breathing in deep. Connecting with your dreams. And realizing that this yoga practice that we're doing together is supporting your dreams. Bring your arms to your thighs and move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. In whatever kind of sit you are today, moving your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Really connecting your palms with your thighs. Great job. Awesome. Really see what kind of feelings are coming up or emotions are coming up as you're doing this. And connect to what kind of feeling is there on your palms and what kind of feeling is there on your thighs. Not just connecting with your palms, but also with your thighs. How do your thighs feel as you're moving forward and backward? You know, our sensors in our hands are so active, right? So we really want to connect with our thighs as well and feel how our thighs are feeling as we're moving the hands forward and backward on your thighs, right? Not just in the hands, but in the thighs as well. I don't know if you know this model of where the most senses are, or no, not the most senses, but the most brain activity is going on in our body. So in our hands there's going on so much, and the hand is so connected to big parts of the brain, and also like the whole head is connected to big parts of the brain. The rest of the body, not so much, you know. Of course, everything is connected somewhere with the brain, right? But it's not so deeply connected to the brain as the hands are, as we're moving them, right? So it's easier to connect to the hands than to the thighs. And what we're doing here is we also want to connect to the thighs here. especially as we're so much doing with our hands, right? Maybe. Doesn't need to be. Maybe, or with our brain, right? So activating in our brain in another way, right? Good. From here, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down, and again forward, upward, backward and down. Like this, if you start to really connect with your body, you can do a movement for quite a long time. The same movement that is maybe getting boring in one way or another, but you can just connect to more things. So it's not really getting boring. Just wanted to say boring, but it's not really getting boring. I mean, I'm never bored in when I do yoga. It's kind of like interesting. Maybe I'm annoyed sometimes, like, oh, why am I doing yoga again? Why am I doing yoga again? And it's really, really hard or tough, the lesson. And then at the end, I know it again to really connect with my body and feel alive. Great. Bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. Release your arms. Bring your hands in front of the heart together. Interlace the fingers and circle your wrists in one direction. How does that feel? How does that feel as you circle your wrist in one direction? Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Interlace the fingers again. Bring the other thumb in front and circle into the other direction. Weight training seems to have more apparent results. Yeah, doshi-washi. Agree. I mean, you're seeing it more, right? You're seeing it more. But, you know, there's another thing, right, in weight training. No, I mean, it's also existent in yoga. You want to belong as a human person, right? Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. You want to belong to somebody, right? You want to belong to a group. You want to be accepted in your area of life with the different people you interact. So if a lot of people are doing weight training in your group, right, you most likely are doing also weight training. But of course, in one way, right? At least what I want to say is, like, maybe one friend starts and you go with him, and then you met other friends and they are also doing all weight training. So you're kind of connecting with this group, right? Other than that, you can also connect with people that are yoga, are doing more meditation, right? And you want to belong, right? That's not really why I'm teaching this. Other than that, of course it's why I'm teaching this. I kind of want to give people the chance to connect with their body and to achieve their dreams and to do these kind of things, right? So give your feet a little bit of a massage. So what I wanted to say, there are different reasons to why you're doing something, right? Maybe weight training. It's not just the looks, right? It's not just that you enjoy weightlifting. It's maybe, just maybe, there are other reasons to it, right? And maybe these reasons are the result, right? The result of the weight training that you can see in the mirror, right? Or maybe it's being happy after the weight training, feeling that you achieved something, feeling comfort after the weight training. If you hear my cat outside, she's meowing for attention and food. My father did the best he could to dress her, to condition her, that she meows in the morning. So he needs to stand up and give her food. I just laugh about it. I just make fun. Sorry. Yeah. Good. So dear friends, let's start this up here. Let's start this up here, and let's get some warmth going. As we want to achieve our dreams, we also want to do some work today in this yoga lesson. So if you guys like to join in doshi washi as well, are you doing weight training, by the way, doshi washi? And are you connected with the weight training or with like lifters here on Twitch? You know, I know this other cool guy. Now I don't know his name. The name doesn't come to mind. Sif. Yeah, it's called Sif. So come into all fours. I'm not sure how his whole name is, but he's called Sif. So like not the Yidai, Chedi. Is it called Chedi? Chedi. Now I got it. So bring your shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and start to arc up from your lower spine up, breathing in deep. Rounding down from your head, chin to chest. And arcing up, but he left Twitch a time ago to another streaming platform because he didn't like Twitch anymore. Arcing up and rounding down, chin to chest. There's a lot of great there's a lot of great lifters here on Twitch. They're lifting a lot of weight. And rounding down, chin to chest. Activating our back a little bit and arcing up, breathing in. So one benefit that you will feel when you start doing yoga is your breath. You will be able to breathe deeper into your belly. And you will be able to do that with more awareness. And this will take maybe a month of yoga practice or so. And you will feel that your chest starts to open up. Bring your right arm forward, your left leg back. Again, we still have the shoulder over the wrists, hips over the knees. Push your mounts of the fingers into the floor. Get long from your back foot to the top of the fingers. Breathing in deep. Stretch out and bring the elbow and the knee together, rounding. Breathing in again, extending. Your head in line with the spine, so not pushing your head up, but in line with the spine and rounding down. Elbow and knee together. Breathing in again, extending. Jedi, I did a bit before I get injured at work on Twitch to get back into it. Ah, great. So you're also a streamer? Cool. Rounding and extending. From the back foot to the top of the fingers and then rounding. And extending. Breathing in deep. Rounding, elbow and knee together. And then next time we're coming up, breathing in, we bring the hand up and the leg up. Your head in line with the spine still. And then together. Opening like a flower. Opening up to your dreams. Great job. And release down. Great job. Take a little breather. Sit back on your heels. You can tuck your toes in. Woo! How does that feel? Shake your arms out. Shake your arms out a little. And come to the front again. You got injured at work. Oh, I didn't see that. As I was reading. What happened? So we shift all the way to the right hand and to the left knee. We bring the left hand forward and the right leg to the back. Get long from your back foot to the top of the fingers. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. Push your back foot into an imaginary wall. And then draw the elbow and the knee together. And again, stretching out. And together, elbow, knee together. Rounding. Extending. And rounding. Starting to work a little bit. If it's too much for you, just come into child's pose. So if it's too hard for you, you can always do child's pose. You're very much invited to listen to your body. But also you're invited to push your body a little. Breathing out. Coming together and breathing in, extending. And next time, open up like a flower, opening up to your dreams. And coming together again, elbow and knee together, rounding. And breathing in again, opening up. Whew. Great job. And release down. Sit back on your heels. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. And from here, make sure that you don't have like a big belt going on, not a big waist restriction going on. This is one of my favorite poses. I don't know, that just came up to me some time ago, some weeks ago, that this is one of my favorite poses. From here, we hinge at the hips and we come forward and down. Make sure you don't have a waist restriction going on, because otherwise you can't breathe in here really good into your belly. So you want to breathe in deep into your belly here. Release your head down, breathing in deep into your belly. To your chest. And breathing out again. Release your shoulders a little bit to your side. Arms are pointing forward, fingers are pointing forward. Breathe in deep. Breathing out. You can close your eyes if you wish. You can smile. Doing good. And if there's a stretch going on in your body, breathe into that stretch. And maybe, just maybe, engage your muscles a little bit. Slip the L5 disc in back and ACL. Oh, that's my couldn't read it. ACL knee reconstruction. Took a long time to be able to get back into lifting, getting consistency. If things is taking time, yeah, doshi. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, right? So, you know, of course it's not at all comparable, but an injury is still an injury and you need to take it slow, right? So I fell down with my bike and I kind of hurt my wrist quite hard. I hope nothing is broken, or but probably I would have been to the doctor already if something would have been broken. But yeah, it just heals slow and you need to be really, really careful what you're doing, right? And taking it slow. So coming up slowly again. And this taking slow, this develops something in you. It's not just a bad thing, right? To take things slow. It's kind of like you need to bring a certain kind of patience to the day. You know what I mean? It's kind of like teaching you something. This injury that you have, it's not just only bad, right? It's teaching you something that, hey, you need to watch out. You need to listen to your body, right? You need to take care, right? So injuries are not just there to injure you, but they are also kind of a teacher. Kind of like a mean teacher that is not going to take it easy on you, right? So yeah, thank you for sharing, Doshi. Appreciate that. So bring your arms forward, push into the mounts of the fingers. So yeah, before we're doing that, sorry. Bring your mounts of the fingers. This is super important if you're kind of doing things on the floor, if you're pushing into the floor. You really want to do that to protect your wrist. That's the reason. So we bring the mounts of the fingers together and then release the fingers down. Push in through the wrists Good. And from there, just push in through the mounts of the fingers. Feel that all the mounts of the fingers are connected. You can claw your fingers a little bit. And then release again and push in again. And release. Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. And release again. And don't worry about it if it feels strange to you. It takes some time to develop the feeling. And maybe you don't completely get it, so you can ask. Otherwise, just practice again and again and it will come. Shake your wrists out. So these are the mounts of the fingers where the fingers are attached, right? Where the fingers are attached. And we really want to bring a lot of awareness there, especially if you're doing a lot of yoga. This is one thing that is super important. So I show you why. So you bring the hands forward, push the mounts of the fingers into the floor. And from here, we are kind of taking away from the weight that goes into the floor from the wrists, right? So you're not pushing completely just in through the wrists into the floor by kind of lifting the mounts of the fingers off the floor, then you will have all the weight over the wrist. As soon as you push in through the mounts of the fingers, and I'm completely aware that it's not available to everybody, so you start to need to practice that flexibility, the mobility in the mounts of the fingers. So you can get there, right, at one point. At one point, pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, releasing a lot of the weight from the wrist, right? And you can try that out by releasing the mounts of the fingers from the floor and then connecting them again and feel how the weight distributes differently. From there, as soon as you push in through the mounts of the fingers, you can claw your fingers a little bit, tuck your toes in, and just come up into a plank position. From this plank position, have your shoulders over the wrists and bring your heels over the toes. Great job. This is the right distance for downward facing dog. So you can measure the distance like this. Bring the shoulders over the wrists and the heels over the toes. The distance of the hands, it's kind of like a little bit further apart on the shoulders, just this little tiny bit. And shift your hips to the back. Great job. And we're in downward facing dog, pushing your butt up to the sky as far as you can. Can bend your knees here. Feel the length from your hip to your fingers. Great job. Through the mounts of the fingers even. And from there, breathe in deep, get long. So imagine getting long from the heart to the fingers. So imagine getting long from the heart to the fingers. Breathing in as you're breathing in. Engaging the muscles in the chest, in the shoulders, in the arms and the hands. Great job. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers. And then breathing deep in again, get long from the heart to the hips. Keeping buff lengths from the heart to the fingers and from the heart to the hips. From there you can bend your knee a little bit more and you can turn your thighs inward and back. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. We can look a little bit later into that. Good. And from there, just go for a little bit of a walk. Move your heels up and down. Great job, everybody. You're doing just awesome. Conquering your dreams. Every little step that we're taking is one step towards your dreams. One step closer toward your dreams. Great job. And from here, drop your heels to the left. Push your butt to the back. Get long, long, long. The right side body. So again, dropping your heels to the left. Pushing your butt to the back. You feel the length in the right side body here. And then come up again. Drop your heels to the right. And you will feel the length in the left side body. Breathing in deep. Great job. Coming up again, looking between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Great job. Taking your time getting there. No need to hurry. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the hips, elbows pointing upward, and stand up with a straight back. Great job. Welcome. So, everybody, I'm doing yoga, teaching yoga here every day. So if you like to join in from time to time, you can do that. As you've seen, also the doshi, I'm also doing meditation every day here on Twitch. This is day 340. And you're very welcome to join in from time to time if you like to. Or especially if you like to work on something in particular, you can do that as well. So here, from here, we're jumping out of the knees. So bring your feet hip width apart, and we just start to jump out of the knees without lifting the feet off the floor first, and connecting with what kind of muscles are activated here. And if there's some pain coming up in your body, listen to the pain and just wait for us. Listen to the pain and wait for us, and come out of the position. You take care of yourself, right? You feel you're responsible for your body, but still, I'm doing my best to guide you through this yoga lesson, right? And I'm doing my very, very best to keep you safe. That's my promise. But you need to listen to your body on your own. Can't do that for you, right? And that's one of the problems that yoga teachers sometimes have. But here over the internet, the problem is not so clear to see. Yeah, good. And from here, so really connect to what kind of muscles are activated to hold the balance and to do this movement, right? Good. And from here then release all the muscles that are not used right now. So release the shoulders especially, and release the head as well, the neck. Great job. And let the shoulders jump, neck jump. It's one of the exercises that we're kind of like almost doing every time in this yoga lesson because it's just so great. And from here, jump out of the heels and reconnect your heels to the floor. And by the way, Doshi, I wish you all the best too, that you can get back to your normal routine as soon as possible, right? In lifting weights. And really stomp the ground with your heels. Release your shoulders and your neck a lot. So yoga is a supporting practice. And then jump out of the toes, releasing our feet from the floor. Reconnecting with the toes and then with the heels to the floor. So really stomp the ground, really stomp. Not just with your toes, right? Not just this with the toes, but really feel that you're stomping the ground and then absorbing the hit with your knees. Great job. Release your neck, your shoulders. And from here, slowly come back. Slowly come back. Great job. Shake your legs out, shake your arms. And we're doing Tadasana. So before I just told you, as we were in downward facing dog, turn your thighs inward and back. And maybe you never heard that commando or command. So we're going to explain and we're going to see what this means. And you can do this in all kind of different poses. Can really be bring a lot of awareness there on all different poses. You can turn your thighs inward and back, and it does something really great for you. So we're going to explore what that does. This is one of the first things that I really learned from yoga, next to, of course, deepening the breath into the belly. Great. Let me take a breather here. Everybody breathe in deep. And out. Great job. You're just standing. Bring your feet below your hips. And from here, it's going to get a little bit complicated. That's all right. We can do this. You can do this. Trust you can do this. Push your feet apart. Push your feet apart on wherever you're standing. Then draw the thigh, the lower legs inward together. Engage your kneecaps up. And right now it comes. Thighs move inward and back. Keeping all that, we're turning, kind of imagine you have your hands here if you like. You can put your hands here. And then turn the thumb inward, kind of like to the back. Kind of like to the back. But keeping your knees engaged, kneecaps keep engaged. The kneecaps, and turn your thighs inward and back. Great job. So what's happening here as you're standing, I'll quickly show you. What's happening as we're doing this is kind of like we create a rounding. I can also over-exaggerate. So we're creating a rounding in the lower back. Great job. Your belly kind of comes forward. That's what we're doing here. And this is kind of like a natural rounding, but it's maybe a little bit too much. So what we're doing there is then drawing the belly button in and up. Belly button comes in and up to soften that rounding a little tiny bit. The beginning of your chest comes in and up. Bring your shoulders to the back, chin to the back, and get long to the top of the head. And keeping all that, keeping all these movements, connect to everything again. And then bring your arms up into the sky. And if you lose something, just go again through the checklist. Feet, the lower legs together, knees inwards and up, thighs inward to the back. Belly button in and up, chest in, chin to the back, and get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. And release. We go one more time. We go one more time in a little bit. Hey, Jamie! So good to see you. So good to see you, Jamie. Thank you for giving the shout out to somebody. Hello, Marcel. First time here. So glad I'm getting to see this live. Great. Cool, Spoonie Mama Jewel. Welcome in. Big hug to you. Before we go into the hug to one of my favorite sequences that I like to share with you, Mama Jewel, and also Doshi and Pumpkin and Garden. Oh, I don't know your name yet. Garden Plaza. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I've been losing track of time recently. Oh, Jamie, I know what you're saying. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So again, we're doing one more time mountain pose or Tadasana. Everybody, do your best. Just do your best. It's completely fine. So again, feet below your hips, pushing the feet away from each other. Then lower legs drawing together. Kneecaps inward and up. Smiling, don't forget to smile. Great job. Then thighs, you can put your hands here, and we're drawing the thighs inward and back. So drawing the thumbs inward and back. Good. From there, this natural rounding in your back is created, and your lower back is created. And draw the belly button in and up, chest in and up, chin to the back, shoulders to the back. And from there, keeping all these actions. And bring your arms up into the sky. Great job. Great job. And feel the warmth. So much to take care of here. And if you hear my cat, she's known for food and attention. Don't worry about her. And release. Whew. Yeah, Garden Plaza is also in the chat most likely. Release, shake your legs, shake your arms. This is one of my favorite exercises that is coming up, and we're all most likely are doing this every yoga lesson. Not every yoga lesson. Bring your hands in front of the heart. Warm the hands up. Bring your hands in front of your eyes. Together. Feel the warmth emitting from your hands. So just a little bit away from your eyes. Feel the warmth emitting from your hands. And from there, release your hands slowly down. Feeling how the fingertips are connected to your head. And as rain would fall down, slowly draw down with your fingertips on the face. Feeling refreshing, feeling the raindrops refreshing you. So imagine these are raindrops falling down your body, and bring your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. We're going to come into the hug the whole world movement. Good. And we're breathing in deep here from the feet to the top of the head. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in, get long from your shoulders to the fingers. Breathing out, releasing. Taking up more space as you release. Breathing in again. Extend the fingers away from each other. Breathing out, releasing. And right now, breathing in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the head. Get long from the shoulders to the fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. Think about hugging the whole world, so you need to get bigger, longer. And breathing out, give the whole world a big, big, big hug. Great job. Everybody in here, big hug to you guys. Mama Jewel, Jamie, Garden Plaza, Doshi, everybody who's in here today. Release the arms. And you know what? One hug is not enough, so bring the other arm on top. Give yourself another hug. Smile a little. You're doing great. You're doing just great. Great job. And release. Good. How do your shoulders feel? Ooh, my shoulders just felt a little bit of an opening. Good. Let me check. Let me check with the time. I really like to do a little inversion today. So inversing the blood flow. But before that, let's do something else. Let me think. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something. I forgot about it. Oh yeah. Let's twist. Let's twist again. Good. And I think we're doing it after. Yeah, let's do it after the inversion. So let's do the inversion first, and then let's do the twist. So good. Find a wall for yourself, and we come and sit down close to the wall. So if you're having a door, use the door. It's also all right. Most everybody has a door he can do the exercises on. So bring your, otherwise you're outside, and then you can search a tree. So bring your hips close to the wall, and then bring your feet up. So shift yourself onto the back and bring your feet up. Great job. And this is already an inversion. So what's happening is that all the blood that is stuck in our toes is coming down our body. And if there's some pain coming up in your body, listen to that pain and just come out of it. If this feels good to you, awesome. So what's happening is all the blood that was stuck gets reoxygenated. So that's a great, great thing. So you're doing your body a favor, and you're doing your dreams a favor as well. So also connecting to your dreams again. If you like to go deeper, if this feels good to you, bring your elbows next to your body into the floor, fingers are pointing up, and we lift the hips up, grab onto your hips, and extend your legs. Great job. And from here, just look up into the sky. as we are not wanting to hurt our neck, we are just looking up into the sky. We're not looking left or right, because we could hurt our neck here. It's probably not likely that we would hurt our back here, because we have our heels to the wall, right? But we want to practice this with like the full variation in mind. So if you ever like to go to the full variation, you're already doing it correct, right? By not looking left or right. And of course, right now we're carrying a lot of weight over the elbows. Great job, everybody. From here, breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. With the mind on the fact that we are reoxygenating all the blood that was stuck in our toes. Breathing in deep, deep, deep into belly, into the chest. Breathing on. One more breath after the one you took. Deep, as deep, the deepest one you can take. And then slowly release your back down, vertebra by vertebra, come to the floor. And release yourself to one side, lying on the floor. Jamie says, I love this pose so much. And right now, as you come out of it, just lie on the floor and feel how the blood flows back into your feet. Feel how the blood flows back into the feet. 3 to 4 times a week for at least a half an hour. What? You're doing this pose for a half an hour? You usually just bend at my hips most of the time and have my whole back on the bed. So you're just lifting your legs up on the bed. Or am I in the wrong pose right now? Good. And slowly come up. As soon as you feel ready, come up again. And we're coming back to quick sit. So if you sit back on your books or on your pillow, whatever you have. And from here, we bring one leg forward. Make sure if you sit up on something, you might want to bring something under your knee, right? If you can sit up without anything, so if you can sit up completely on the floor, I can't really, then that's fine. Then your kneecap is on the floor. So I take here a piece of cloth, right? And I put it under my kneecap. Good, to kind of like protect my kneecap here. Great job. So we're putting just one leg to the front. I'm showing you like this. Protecting the kneecap, and then bring the other leg around. From here, there are different kind of variations, We can grab on with your right hand to the left knee or the other way around, right? Bring the other hand behind your back and really sit up tall, tall, tall from your hips to your head. And then look over your left shoulder. Great job. Smile. Think about your dreams. You're doing this for your dreams. Great job. And release. Good job. Then change around, other side. Whoop. Sitting pillow's great to turn around. Good. And bring the right leg over the left leg or the other side around, right? Grab on with left hand to the right knee. Of course, if you're more flexible, you can also push, kind of like not just grab around, but bring your whole elbow over the knee. It's kind of like a little bit deeper. I like to do this variation. I don't need to go that deep right now. Breathing in deep, get long from your hips to the head. Rather do the pose correctly instead of pushing yourself too much, right? Again, root your ankle down. Front ankle is rooted down. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing in deep as you're getting long. As you're breathing out, twisting. Looking over the right shoulder. Great job. Breathing in deep, get long. From the hips to the top of the head, feel the length. Breathing out, twisting, not pushing with your arms and anything, but engaging your muscles, your belly muscles. Great job. And then release. Whew, how did that feel? For me, that felt great. That's what I wanted to do right now. So coming to the floor, lying on your floor. Whoops. And extending your legs. Bring your arms over the head and stretch your right side, right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. If you like to do any kind of other position today, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you're coming into Shavasana very, very soon. But you can do your other pose if you would like to do something else, and then can follow along into Shavasana. It's good to have you, Jamie. Good to have you here, Jamie. Thank you for shouting out, peoples. And then bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing upward. Feet are facing away from each other. Bring the chin a little bit to the chest. Close your eyes. And just be. Just be. Nothing to do here. Just be. Great job. I will get you back to your body in about a minute. Have your eyes closed. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Have your eyes still closed. Draw your knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, release all the tension, softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your neck, in the shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. Release all the tension in your elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in the hips, in your spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Softening your whole skin. From there, breathe in deep, honoring all your dreams. And breathing out, releasing them, knowing that one after the other you can tackle them. Breathing in deep, sit up in a final sitting position. Sitting up tall, take your time getting there. And as soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together. I honor deeply that you take care of yourself. I honor deeply that you have such wonderful dreams. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of the heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release the arms, opening up the eyes again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. And I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And together we're teaching here every day. Big hug to you, Garden Plaza. I'm very grateful that you're enjoying it. Do you think that was great? Appreciate that. Next to that, all these live stream sessions are going up to YouTube. So if you like to check that out, feel free to check them out on YouTube. If you like to review something, if you loved a certain yoga lesson, you can do that. You can look them up again. And the links are now in the chat. So the live streams. I'm also doing the Health Skill podcast. So tomorrow we will be talking about traumas together with a dear